Well, welcome back to Everyday Kentucky. Howard's Creek makes authentic beer cheese spreads, and what's so funny is we actually just heard from one of our salespeople who really loves it.
Yes.
And with a famous recipe that dates back to the late 1930s, you can taste love in small batches.
And joining us this morning to tell us more about this is founder and president Kathy Gorman. We're so glad to have you on the show with us.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So, Kathy, they say your beer cheese is made with love, and you can really taste the love. How is it that you can taste the love?
Well, because it's a small batch product, okay? Authentic beer cheese was always made small batches. It wasn't made in a massive manufacturing facility where they're manufacturing thousands of pieces in an hour. So we do put a lot of love in there, and we also have the way we actually package it. We have so many different ways that we can put our eyes on it to be sure that a container's not cracked or there's not something in the cheese that might not be palatable.
Right.
Something like that. So, yeah.
So you have a, go ahead.
Go ahead. No, it's all you.
You have a variety of cheeses. Do you mind telling us about them?
Well, actually, I have two. So the original, which is this one right here, is our authentic. That recipe dates back to the 1930s. There was a small restaurant on the Kentucky River at the confluence of Howard's Creek, which is thus the name, Howard's Creek. And the restaurant burned for the third time in '78. And my family received the recipe in '79.
No way.
And my niece had gotten it. She called me and she's like, "We got it." She was so excited. And we just made it for family and friends, that's all. And then in 2005, I catered a party, and the gentleman where I catered it, he's like, "This is the real deal." I'm like, "I know."
I know.
Right?
Yes, it is. Yes.
I know. And I'm like, He wanted me to make it for him. And I, kicking and screaming, after a year, I put it under label just for him for 3 years. And then there was a beer cheese festival in 2009. And out of 35 vendors, legal vendors that were all legal with their labels, we came in second to the Hometown Girl.
Really?
Congratulations.
And so it was like, okay. The next year was 20, and we still came in second to the Hometown Girl. And then the next year, the man that originated this entire recipe, Chef Joe Allman, who used to be the head chef for Turf Catering, traveled all over that's how they did it then, to all the thoroughbred racetracks. And he had made this, his son Tim authenticated our cheese. And he emailed me in 2010, early in 2010, and said, "If what you say on your website is true, thank you for keeping my daddy's recipe alive."
Oh, that's awesome. We're going to try this, but where can people find your beer cheese?
Okay, we have a few local stores. Good Foods is one of them, and then all the liquor barns. Yes, try it with a spoon first. That's the authentic.
Okay.
This is the authentic, the original.
And then we also have several restaurants. We have the Bourbon Library out at the airport, and Boondogs here in town, out Old Richmond Road. Now this one is going to be a sharp cheddar. They're all sharp cheddars.
Okay.
Okay. There are two cheeses in both recipes. And they're all certified, and you can see that on the label here. They're all certified by the Real Seal Dairy Association, so you know there's no fillers in it. And also, we are lab tested gluten-free. So we're not just saying we're gluten-free, we're actually lab tested, yes. Now that's going to kick it up a little bit.
Oh, it's delicious.
Because of the
So good.
the radish is a little hotter, yeah?
I do have one random quick question for you because we're getting ready to wrap up. But is it true that beer cheese was born in Kentucky? I've heard that.
Yes.
So it was.
This particular style, yes.
Okay.
And this is the one that dates back to the 30s. Then we came up with this one just really kind of by accident.
Awesome.
Well, that's truly
Well, it's
amazing.
delicious.
We love
Thank
it.
you.
And we
Thank
appreciate
you.
you being here. Thank you so much.
But you can put it with chocolate as well.
Chocolate.
it's
She's got
truly
chocolate.
delicious.
Yeah, you
It's
can take
great.
it from an appetizer to, your beer cheeseburgers to grits into dessert if you needed to. Or this could actually be a really just great snack.
Yeah,
I know,
this is good
right?
snack.
That's
Thank
the
you so
problem.
much for being here. We appreciate you.